Oh, hello, I'm just speaking with our doctor friend. Why don't you pull up a chair and join us? This is one of the top doctors in his field, in his country. Not a pathologist, but a medical doctor and a very logical man. The regime and their media would have us believe that a sniper on the Hercules 1 team with floppy hats. Hercules 2 had the stiff brim caps. But a sniper with the floppy hats shot Crooks in his head. And maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't there. But I notice, and my doctor friend notices. I can't show you all of these photos. You'll have to search for them yourself. We notice that, number one, the head is not exploded, as we would expect, but we cannot even find a definite wound when we look at the head close-up. 2, there is no blood splatter around the head. The whole roof area behind and around the head is clean, so much so that the policewoman, Michelle, could walk right up to Crooks. She could kneel down right over his body behind him. 3, there is a long stream of blood behind Crook's body. 4, the blood appears to be exiting Crook's torso. Again, when we look at the close-up photos, I can't show you. 5, he seems to have lost about 3 quarts of blood, which would amount to roughly half his blood. 6, his heart would need to be pumping that blood out. 7, beating heart belies an incapacitating, killing headshot. All of this is more consistent, in our medical advisor's opinion, with multiple gunshots to Crook's torso, pop, 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 5 bullet holes, or as many as 10, with entrance and exit wounds that do not stop Crook's heart and allow him to bleed out, to bleed to death. We have those 5 pops on audio at a rate of fire of 370 rounds per minute, inconsistent with Crook's AR-15, with which a highly skilled professional may approach the 90 rounds per minute of the first 3 shots we hear, thump, 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 but very difficult to reconcile with the 4 times faster pop, 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 pop. However, this would be more consistent with a professional weapon handler mag dumping into a target up close. Also, Crook's body was quite a ways down from the peak of the roof. I don't know that the Hercules sniper had much of a shot, if any. Now, in the Dave Stewart video, the Shaky Dave video, a bystander tells Dave that he saw Crook's hair poof up. I believe that is the phrase, where he believes he saw a headshot. The close-up cadaver head photo, what can I say? There is blood on the face. The cranium is intact as far as we can see, and we cannot see an entrance wound. Could it have been a gust of wind poofing up his hair? Or Crooks might have been shot including a shot to the back of the head by a sniper in the AGR two-story building behind him. Much more likely, witness Greg Smith told Candace Owen that he saw an agent, quote, agent, around the corner. Now, he gave her a diagram, so there's no mistaking where he said he saw this agent. Saw this agent before the shooting. Here. Which would be the perfect place from which to direct crooks, monitor him, and pop him 5 times in the back, including once in the back of his head, poofing his long, limp hair up. You would be out of eyeshot from most or all of the crowd. So, don't trust an oddly monocred portrait of an Edwardian gentleman on the internet. This is a physician's agreed observations. If anyone has credentials with professional ethics, professional secret-keeping ethics, like a doctor or a lawyer, if you ask me in private, I will tell you my friend's name. No, not so you can go and pester him, but you could verify that he exists. You could verify for all of us, and I could show you emails between us verifying that he comes to these same conclusions from the same evidence. Otherwise, go on, use your own eyes and ears and the brain that God gave you. And now I would like to thank you very, very much to my now 53 supportive readers. 53, thank you. Remember, one of those is me. Beloved friends, algorithm hackers, and brave souls sending a message to the regime. Thank you so much. And remember, all of these royalties I will pay to whoever can pass my 2 challenges, my 370 rate of fire challenge, and my obstacle course 90 rate of fire within 5 seconds of a full push-up challenge. On video, of course. If I cannot do it, and you cannot do it, then there's precious little chance that Spaz from Meatball's Crooks could have done it. Well, I thank you very much for your time, and I'll be back very soon with the next video.
Sometimes a clue is a dog that didn't bark. In this case, we believe it's very stark. 1, the head did not explode as it would from this heavy-duty payload. 2, there's no mess around his head. 3, the long string of red. 4, it seems to come from his torso. 5, there's 2 or 3 quarts, or even more. So 6, oh, you need that heart to pump. 7, that looks less like an incapacitating shot and more like a big old mag dump. But see what you see and think what you think. While you do that, me and my doctor friend will have another cold drink. That's me and my doctor friend will have another cold drink. Oh, sometimes a clue is a dog that didn't bark. In this case, we believe it's very stark. 1, the head did not explode as it would from this heavy-duty payload. 2, there's no mess around his head. 3, long stream of red. 4, it seems to come from his torso. 5, there's 2 or 3 quarts, or even more so. 6, oh, you need that heart to pump. 7, that looks less like an incapacitating shock, more like a big old mad dump. But see what you see and think what you think. While you do that, me and my doctor friend will have another cold drink.